the scene as a whole was
live.
Was live.
I know what you mean.
Welcome to SNG. We can't remember what episode it is. So, Mission 1K.
Oh, yeah.
Mission 1K. So, guys, we get, obviously, messages and comments and shit all the time about the length of the podcast and the frequency of the podcast and stuff like that. So, we're going to make you guys a fucking deal. Do something for us, we'll do something for you. So, of course, Patreon. We've decided once we hit £1,000 a month on Patreon, we're gonna up this shit to 2 times a week. Mm-hmm. Reason for having to get to 1K. 1K means we can drop our hours of work. Once we drop our hours of work, we have more time to meet up. We have more time to get together. We have more time to shoot. So,
facts,
guys,
help us to help you, man.
Help us to help you. Links in the description. And yeah, there's extra episodes on there as well. So you're not doing it for nothing. So extra episodes, enjoy the bonus episodes on our Patreon. Please guys, jump on, enjoy, let us know what you think. And yeah, man, fuck with it. Once we get to 1,000, 2 episodes a week. 2 episodes a week. I'll be gassed for 2 episodes a week, bruv.
I know they will be gassed for 2 episodes a week as well.
Because that'll be sick. So let's see how we go.
We go from there. And
we go from there. So guys, as usual, like, subscribe, comment, bash the video if you don't like it, whatever.
Also, sorry.
Go on.
I was going to say, also subscribe to the SNG clips. We've got a clips page where if you're not into watching the whole podcast, which you should be, and you just want like snippets and stuff, we have a clips page where we've got different segments of different topics. So it's about 5 to about 10 minutes worth of good shit, man. And they come from the episodes as well, so you're not really missing out on much, if that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man.
So yeah, man. It's Fuckboy Monday. Let's get into it.
Talk to me.
I was gonna say, any urgent business or no?
Not really urgent.
Pause. Monster. Sorry.
Come in a little bit, just a little bit.
I fucking asked you, bruv.
You are in it, but your whole body isn't in it.
I don't care.
Sorry, team.
All right, gang, go.
Yeah. You know when you get a massage, not like from a ting or anything, like a proper massage in like a masseuse joint.
Yeah.
And obviously they tell you to strip down to your boxers or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
yeah.
You look confused for a second.
Sorry. Go.
Yeah. And then they put the towel ting over your batty, and then they fold the ting in your boxers and shift it down a bit, so there's a bit of crack showing.
Yes. Yeah.
And it infuriates me that they have to do that.
Do they have to do? That's
the thing. I don't know. I think they do it because they want to see how uncomfortable we can get.
Bro,
and it drives me insane.
You know what the thing is? So when they do that shit, this is the thoughts that go through my head.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously they get it down and then they fold it under the boxers and they
shimmy
shimmy it down
a little bit.
And so I'm thinking, why is my ass out? Why is it out? And then I'm thinking, the fear in me makes me want to clench my cheeks. But if she clocks me clench my cheeks, she'll laugh. She'll laugh. So I'm just having to firm it.
Yeah.
And because I'm firming it whilst relaxing, I'm scared. Your humane instincts just think this ain't right.
Yeah, you're gonna get penetrated.
That's exactly my ass is relaxed and I'm laying flat on my stomach
and it's out.
And it's out. I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's frustrating.
Anyone who's a masseuse, let us know. Is that a necessity? Is it necessity? Because I don't need my ass touched. It doesn't need massaging. So yeah, man. That doesn't need to bang.
It was a random thought.
That is a very random thought. I've got I watched what'd you call it the other day?
What?
White Lines.
Okay. I've just heard a few things. I've heard good things. I've heard average things. So I've not really been sold.
It's fucking average.
Oh, thank God you said that.
It's fucking average.
Okay,
Anyone who said it was good, they haven't seen things.
They've not watched TV.
They haven't watched things. Like, it's so basic. The main character is jarring. She's jarring.
I've seen her in something else before.
I've definitely seen her in something else. I can't remember what I saw her in, but she's fucking annoying, bruv. So, she's a dickhead. And basically the concept is her brother died.
Okay.
No. So 20 years ago, a brother went missing.
Okay.
He went to live in Ibiza with his boys.
Yeah.
He went missing. No one knows what happened to him. And then after like a monsoon or some shit, loads of rain in Ibiza, it uncovered his body. They found his body buried in like some random place in Ibiza. So she goes out there to identify his body as his sister. And she's like, all right, cool. So he was murdered. So the police said, yeah, he's murdered. So she's like, all right, cool. Well, I'm not going fucking anywhere until I find out who murdered him. So that's the whole premise of the show.
Okay.
Her trying to find out who murdered her brother kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
The reason I'll bring it up, fam, shit show. There is a scene, there's some weird chemistry between this one Donnie and his mum. Like a weird...
His mum?
His own mum.
Okay.
His own mum. There's a guy, basically there's like a second or third lead of the show.
Okay.
And there's like a rich family and they basically own Ibiza.
Okay.
Essentially in the show. And the like kind of heir to the family business and stuff, him and his mum, they got like a weird air about shit. They're very like, how do I say it? They're very like, they're just close, but they're conspiratory and stuff like that. And they're just like, they're weird like that. There's a diesel taking a piss in the corner in the car park over there. Middle of the day, no qualms. That's fucking distracting. So yeah. Anyway, there's this one time, so the whole family's at war with each other.
Yeah.
About this and that. So one time he's like, all right, cool. I want us to go to like family counseling or whatever. Okay. So they go to do some family counseling. And fam, spoiler alert, it comes out that he legit wants to fuck his mum. Legit wants to fuck his mum. It's the creepiest thing. Like, so they're there and the sister's like, him and the sister have beef. And then they're going back and forth. And then she drops something like, at least I don't want to fuck my own mum. And everyone's like, oh, shut up, you dickhead, shut up. And then the counselor's like, is that true? And Donnie's like, I don't want to talk about it kind of thing. Let's move on. And then the man's like, fam, this is open. This is open. No lies here. If you want to heal, we need to move forward.
We need to speak the truth.
Fam, man says, all right, it's cool. She turns me on. To be fair, his mum's a MILF.
Yeah, but it's
still, I'm just saying for context, his mum's fucking banging.
Okay.
Like for a 50, 60-year-old woman or whatever she is in there, she's buff. Buff. She's sexy.
I'm gonna have to pre that just for that.
For her, you would pre it for her. She's sexy and she's a slag as well. She's a slag.
I'm gonna have to pre the whole thing just for that.
Yeah, bro, she's buff. But she's like a 60-year-old buff. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's fine, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. As long as
I want to fuck a MILF.
Yeah, exactly.
Before I die, I want to fuck a MILF.
Exactly. So she's like an old MILF. But like, you can't go in there just thinking she's any buff woman. Like, you have to see her for what she is.
Okay.
An older woman. Okay. And then once you've addressed that, you're like, she's actually very fuckable.
Okay.
Anyway, they're at the counseling. Man's like, fine, it's true.
Yeah.
I want to fuck. I like, mum turns me on. His own dad is there. And the mum and dad are still together. His own dad is there.
What the fuck?
Fam, it's creepy. And then they asked the mum, like, did you know about this? And she's like, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I did. I knew. Like, did he used to run into my room when he was scared when he was 12 years old? Yeah, he did. Did he used to get in bed with me? Yeah, bro, he did. Did I feel a boner on my fucking ass? Yeah, sometimes I did, okay? Then she says, and what did she say? And did I soon learn that I didn't have to wiggle my ass for very long before I felt a wet patch? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I did. Fam, she used to shake her fucking ass on my man's tool. I'm assuming why these men are fake spooning in bed because he's scared.
Yeah.
And she'd feel rock hard tool on her batty. She'd rub her ass against it and the man would nut in his pants. And she said the excuse was, any mother just wants to know that their son is healthy and their shit works.
Nah.
Fam?
That's West.
Most convoluted family.
That's West. Nah, bro.
I was thinking, rah. Either she's mum of the year or she's a demon woman. She don't make sense. She's crazy. She's crazy.
I don't know how to process that.
Bro, the whole show is shit, but that scene had me captured.
I don't know how to process that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, I do.
What?
It's a weird concept.
Why is it called white lines? What's it to do with like cocaine?
Because it's about cocaine. Well, actually, it's about cocaine, kind of. It's very loosely about cocaine. That's the whole reason I watched the show, because I thought the whole thing's about cocaine.
Okay.
I thought it was just about like cocaine drama, and I was like, I could fuck with it. Yeah. But it's not really. It's about like, she uses it as like some weird analogy, like a weird metaphor, like, oh, I'm living between the white lines of such and such. I don't know. She just,
one of them ones.
Yeah, one of those sayings, isn't it? But just thought I'd put it out there, man. It's a weird thing. It's a shit show, but it's weird.
If anyone's watched it on Netflix and disagrees, I've not watched it. I'm definitely not gonna watch it now. But if anyone disagrees or has any tuppence, let us know, man, because that's very interesting, especially that topic about the mum thing. Speaking of MILFs,
yes,
it's not going anywhere you think it's going, because I've not fucked a MILF and I want to fuck a MILF. But do you think? I think I was talking to Bella about this a few days ago or last week. Do you think that? Okay, we're nearly 30. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I still want to fuck a MILF, but
okay.
You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going with it, innit? You know where I'm going with it, innit? I think you know where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I fuck a MILF now, it doesn't feel the same because I'm old now.
But do you think this is the thing as well, though? Because when you were 18 and you fucked a 30-year-old, you would have been thinking, I banged a MILF. But now, if you fucked a 30-year-old, you're just banging someone your own age.
Yeah.
Now the barriers have moved. Now you're talking 40, 50-year-olds.
Yeah, I know. Because I was thinking, if I banged a thing that's 45, I wouldn't really say she's a MILF because I'm basically 30.
Now, 45 is a MILF, fam. 45. If I banged a 45-year-old woman, I've banged a MILF.
Yeah, but at the age of 18.
No,
or like
at the
20.
age of 30, fam.
Really?
Well, to be fair, when it's to do with me, I don't know about age and stuff like that because I just know how I feel.
Yeah.
I just know in my head, I would feel like I banged a MILF if I banged a 45-year-old woman. If I met a woman and she told me she's 45 years old and we fucked, in my head, I've banged a MILF.
Okay.
I'm not thinking, well, I'm 30. I don't feel 30.
Yeah. Fair. I don't think that.
And in my head, a 45-year-old woman is older than me. 45, cuz. 45. Maybe I don't hang around with enough 45-year-olds. 45 seems old to me.
It does. Don't get me wrong. It does seem old, but it's not like 50, 60.
56. If I bang a thing is 60-year-old shaky. That's not even MILF anymore. 60-year-old shaky. Shaky.
But what if she's banging?
She'd have to be banging. She'd have to be billionaire banging.
Yeah.
For me to fuck a 60-year-old. What am I even doing to be in that position?
Where are you in the first place to even be in the same room as her?
That's weird. I don't know. That's mature. That's the Pornhub mature category.
Mature.
Speaking of. Have you ever been on Pornhub?
Yes.
And obviously you're scrolling through the MILF thing. And then you might see, like, do you ever go down a rabbit hole in Pornhub and you think, how the fuck did I get here?
Yes, I do.
Bro, there's been times where obviously...
Remind me to tell you a story about that.
All right, calm.
Not a story, but remind me to tell you.
There's like obviously times where you're going through this and that and then maybe it would be like, oh, like a Lisa Ann vid might pop up.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, gang,
That's
Lisa
retro.
Ann. And you're thinking, oh, Lisa Ann, I haven't looked at her in years.
Years.
So then you search Lisa Ann. And then Lisa Ann starts coming up. And then it's like Lisa Ann MILF thing. And you're thinking, fuck, Lisa Ann is a MILF. And then it's like MILF something. And then you go through MILFs. And then one buff MILF something.
Yeah.
And then it's like mature MILF, and you're like, she's buff. Mature MILF. And then you're searching mature MILF, and then you click, and it's grannies. It's just grannies. And you're like, how did I get here? This is not what I was looking for.
Oh my God, that's funny.
And then you bash anyway.
We're here now. My dick's in my hand.
I'm not going back. I'm bored now. This has been like 7 minutes.
This is more of a task.
Yeah. It's not worth it anymore.
Pleasure. What I was going to say was, whenever you do bash to the granny thing anyway, because we've ended up there anyway. Obviously, you go clean up whatever. You close all the tabs or whatever.
Yeah.
And remember when we spoke about, a few episodes ago, we spoke about bashing multiple times a day.
Oh, God, yeah.
When you go for the second or the third round or whatever, and you want to try and recreate what you watched before, you think, how the fuck do I get back to what I
Yeah,
because when you find a good batch,
Oh my God.
I open bare tabs. When I find a good batch, I open bare tabs. But then, obviously, when I've done it, I don't keep the tabs open. I close them.
Yeah. Incognito's wiped.
Gone. But when I want to go for round 2, I'm trying to find those specific videos, and it drives me insane.
Trying to find specific porn videos is the most jarring thing. There is a video,
Especially when I can't remember the name.
Fam,
Especially when I
I
can't
can
remember.
never remember their name. Never. Bro, there's a specific video that I watched when I was a teenager, cuz.
I think I know. No, say, because for some reason, I already think I know the video, and I don't know why.
I'm telling you, you can't.
I think because you asked me a question about. Oh fuck! Just say. Say.
There was a video. I don't remember how it got there or what.
Yeah.
It was definitely on Pornhub.
Yeah.
And it was a secretariat
Yeah.
getting banged by one guy.
Yeah.
One black Donny.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. There's nothing
no
too
more
specific
context.
about it. But the scene as a whole was
live.
Was live.
I know what you mean.
And then I just never thought about it again.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
was young, I was trolling
Yeah,
through
yeah.
porn. And these times, I'm like, I need to find that video again.
yeah.
And I've searched for it, fam. I've searched, not even I've searched it to the point where I'm not even in a wanking context anymore.
Yeah, you're just trying to
Fam,
find it.
I'm just,
so you can reference
I'm just
it.
on my laptop,
Yeah.
so glasses on, just like, need to find it so I can favorite it. I will never be able to
So
find
when
it.
you're ready to wank again,
So I'm ready to bash again.
pull it
It's
up.
there. Bro, I can't find it. I spent hours looking for it. It's just gone in the ether. Done. I'll never find it again. I'm so vexed about it.
That's not what the one I thought you were going to... Because for some reason, you were telling me about... I think you told me you watched one time. And she was just wriggling on man's piece. Do you remember? And I was thinking...
That sounds like a Gianna Michaels video.
That's the... Yeah! Because as soon as you said... disclaimer, a man said he doesn't remember names, by the way.
I remember. There's a few.
He reeled off that name.
Bro, there's a Gianna Michaels, I remember her. Lisa Ann, I remember her. There's another one called Alicia something that I can't remember. She's buff.
I don't know.
There's Sarah J.
Oh, she's retro. Fat titties.
Yeah. I remember really ones that I don't care about. It's weird.
Because it's the ones you started with.
Yeah,
Back a day.
the old troopers.
Day,
You're right. That's how I know their name. But these days I don't know any names.
That sounds like a Gianna Michaels thing. Because it's her.
That's her to
I
a scene.
remember that scene. Because I've seen that one for so... Because it's so old.
Yeah.
I remember that scene so vividly and I don't know why.
Bro.
It's jokes.
Have you ever watched a Bonnie Rotten?
I know, yeah, the chick with the
Spiderweb tattoos.
Spiderweb tattoos, yeah. I was thinking, I tried to reel off
That's when you're in a dark place. If you find yourself on a Bonnie Rotten and then just have to bash it out anyway, you feel so... The post-nut shame is disgusting.
Why?
Because she's so raw. She's so raw.
I prefer Raw, though.
No, but yeah, I do. But fam, like she's really raw. Like she's vile. Like it is... You finish and you're just like, you know when I said the other day when you want sloppy top?
Yeah.
And then afterwards you just want it to be drenched. And they're just like, ugh. And you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
That's what she is.
I saw a meme, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, go on.
I saw a meme that said, she sucked me off so good, I had to wipe my ass when I was done.
Fam! That sounds like a sloppy top.
That's a sloppy
I'm
top.
game for that. Stay away from us, but I'm game for it at the same time.
Because she was sucking it so much, it trickled to the gooch area. That's sloppy top. When I read that, I was dying.
That's made me sweat.
I was dying when I read that.
That's made me fucking sweat, bruv.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, what were you saying anyway? Gianna Michaels, something. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Fuck, I can't even remember, cuz. I don't even remember.
Fucking, that in itself was a rabbit hole. Jesus.
Oh, it was.
That was funny. That was funny.
Bro, we got... this is what I'm going to try and do more of. Because we always get fan requests on either comments or messages or anything.
Come closer, G.
I don't want
Or
to.
zoom it out.
I can't.
Is that the
That's
first?
a zoomy zoomed.
Okay.
It's fine, G. I don't mind if I'm not all in it. It don't matter.
All right, say less.
Yeah, it was fucking fan. Get back to
Get
where I was.
your words
Fan
out, fam.
requests. We always get them. Are like, oh, you guys should talk about this, and I'm always like, yeah, we will, and then I fucking forget about it. I always do. So I'm gonna try my best. We did one last time with the not last time, but a few episodes ago, with like the period one. Period sheets. You don't remember talking about it? All right, never mind.
No.
But you said when we talk about you banging on period.
Oh snap! Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
So
Did you say period cheese?
sheets. Period cheese.
Fam, that's what I heard. So I was perplexed. Okay, say no more.
So previous relationships. I thought we could get good on this one. So you have to be open and honest for this one.
You go first.
So one Donny. So basically, this is what I put down in my phone because I actually wanted to make it like I wanted to know what I was on about when I had the you know when you have something in your head, and you have to add more notes than you need to,
So
just to remind you where you were in the headspace when you had this thought.
I do that all the time. It drives me insane.
Yeah, it's annoying, bro.
It's not organic.
Yeah,
I fucking hate it. But anyway.
So, cool. So I thought basically just Donnie just messaged us the other day and said he'd like when we talk about our previous relationships and stuff. So
I think I saw that.
So I thought we'd do something fun. You pick a relationship.
From my past?
Talk to me like I'm a stranger. Pick a relationship from your past. Tell you why, or someone you were seeing.
Yeah.
Tell me why you got together.
Yeah.
What it was saying as a whole.
Yeah.
The relationship.
Yeah.
And why you broke up.
Okay.
And you have to be open and honest. I'll do it first if you want me to.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see which one I'll pick.
Cool.
Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to start one and be like, that's not good enough. Do you know what I mean? So you go first and I'll
Cool. I'll pick one. Cool. So I want to see if you can actually guess who it is as well.
I probably will.
You will guess. To be fair, once I get into it, you'll guess straight away.
Yeah.
So this one was a go. This is an interesting one because this is it's like a weird kind of time in my life where you get with someone that you don't necessarily know why you're getting with this person. Do you know what I mean? Like you just, I don't want to say in ruler, I don't want to say like a time filler or anything like that. But it's just like, you don't necessarily see it going anywhere. But you think
I know what you mean.
You think it's cool at the time.
Yeah.
But
you
even
just run with your emotions at the time.
You're running with it at the time. But at the same time, if someone asks you like, oh, do you see yourself marrying this person and stuff like that? I don't like to think like that anyway. But at the time, you're just like, probably not. But
if it happens, whatever. I'm just going with emotions.
So got with this person when I got with them anyway, just because I thought they were cool. I just thought they were funny and cool. And I was just kind of seeing them, and then it just got into something a piece more.
Yeah.
And then the dynamic of the relationship was weird. Weird in that like do you ever be with someone and
It's okay.
sorry guys, Bella's just out here causing a ruckus. You ever get with someone and then like even in the midst of a relationship you're just like, what even is this? What even, like, just like I said at the time, it's like, cool, we got together. I didn't care about where it was going or anything like that.
Yeah.
I was just invested in what I was doing at the time. But now we're here. It's like, but actually, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Because I've got a life to live. And it's just like, it was just like a relationship of pure routine. Like, she would come to my house, we'd watch movies, fuck, whatever. And then we'll get on with our day and all this stuff. And then like L words will start getting thrown around here and there. And it's just like, this is not actually even how I feel, cuz. It's like, it's just like a weird relationship that you find yourself in. And then you get deeper. And once you're there for too long, you're like, I don't think I can get out. You ever did that? He's like, I've been here this long now. I don't think I can even get out.
I know that feeling. I do know that feeling.
And then we used to argue. So this is the same person This is the same person that I've said on here before when they said, like, we will argue. And then when I told them to come out my house and they said, what are you going to do? Beat me up like my mom said you would.
I had a feeling it was her.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What a comment. What a comment.
From then, I wish that's one of the points where it's like, we're in deep enough. I felt like we're in too deep for me to just bounce. In too deep for me to just bounce. When that day, I should have just been like, big man, why am I putting up with it?
Yeah.
Get like
you
literally
don't have to get out of my house. You don't have that. You don't have mentality back then.
I didn't.
You don't.
I didn't. I don't know what changed around me to make me a bit more cutthroat, but I think this was literally the beginning of the cutthroat, James, where I just like, my life is more important than any of this bullshit.
Yeah.
Because the reason I asked you explain why you broke up was because this person, it wasn't even a thing like that. I literally went into work one day. I remember I've been at my job at David Lloyd for like a week. And I was sitting in the office with my manager alone. And I looked at her and I was just like, randomly, out of nowhere, I was just like, what do you do I just explained my situation. I was like, what do you do in that situation? And she's cutthroat as fuck. She was just like, lock it. And I was like, all right, man, cool. Text her. And I think I was just like, big man, you happy? And then she was like, well, I think we might have argued that day of something petty. I was like, big man, you happy? And then she's like, well, yeah, I'm happy. Well, this, why are you not happy? And I was like, nah, just straight, nope. I think this is a wrap. Out of nowhere. And the thing is as well, it felt good because I thought she's going to think I'm a dickhead for this. But trust me, I'm doing her an injustice if I was to just carry on with this fucking bullshit, cuz. Like, that would be such an injustice to this person. And boy, I've been happy ever since. But yeah, man, it was just like, also, I think this is stupid. Slight sidestep. Breaking up with people over text has such a bad rap, but it's essential, cuz.
Bro, that's my story. That's my story.
Breaking up with someone over text has such a bad rap, but why would you do it any other way?
Why would I want to do it face to face?
Exactly.
Why would I want to go through that? No one wants to go. I want the easiest option. I don't want to be out
I'm telling you, I don't want to be with you. So why would I go to be with you to tell you I don't want to be with you? Out of respect. No. I'm trying to lock you out my life. Respect goes out the window now. Respect for what we had. Now, I'm done here. Move.
Oh,
but fuck. Yeah, tell your story, G.
So, funny enough, the first time I saw, you'll probably remember who this is. I don't know if you remember her name, but you might remember her alias. I saw this chick on my friend's Snapchat. It was the day we came to Manny. This was way before I lived in Manny. We came to Manny. I think it was a night out. I don't know why we were up here, but it was just a night out. And it was probably about 2000 and, when I moved, 17. So it's probably about 16. Okay. 2016 or whatever. No, 2015. It was definitely 2015.
Okay, cool.
Definitely. We were out and then I saw, it was the day we were coming back, like going back to our yards or whatever from Manny.
Yeah.
And then I saw a chick on my other friend's Snapchat and all I saw was body.
Yeah.
Body.
I think I know who it is.
You know, yeah. All I saw was body. And I messaged her like, who the fuck is that? She's like, oh, it's my friend, right? I was like, say no more. Hook the thing up and let's see what gone.
Gang.
And she was like, oh, message her yourself or whatever. Like, I think she either gave me her snap or she gave me her number. I don't remember. So we started talking. She lives in the other ends of London. We met up. I can't remember when the first time we met up, whatever. But we started dating. We liked each other. We started dating. It was cool, whatever. Dating. There was no issues, but it was one of them ones where I felt like you said, it's not really going. In my head, it wasn't really going anywhere. I think I was doing it because at the time it seemed fun, but now the fun is kind of over. We're just in a relationship per se.
Bro, that's exactly the same. It's like, it seemed fun at the time, but when the fun dies down, because the thing is, as I was talking about, sorry to interrupt your story, but like, the thing I was thinking about when I wasn't able to explain it properly in my story, but like, it seemed, you started because it seems fun at the time.
Yeah.
And then when the fun stops, because the difference between that and a normal relationship is that a normal relationship isn't fun anyway. You don't get into it because it's fun.
Yeah.
You just get into it because you like or love that person.
Yeah.
And then when you get with someone because they seem fun, when the fun dies down, you're just like,
It's literally like the betting adverts. When the fun stops, stop.
yeah, bro.
You have to stop. But yeah, so we were dating. It could have been about 3 to 4 months, maybe. I can't remember how long it was. But there was a period of time I was interacting with my previous ex as well.
Yep.
So you remember who it is now?
Yep.
Yeah. So interacting with my previous ex as well. And then we were talking, starting to get to that level again. But I had told my ex that I was seeing someone. So I was being open and honest.
Gang.
I wasn't being a cheat or nothing. I was being truthful.
Gang.
But it didn't make a difference. Because the way it all patterned out, I had to lock off. Because I wanted, at that period of time, the way it was going, I wanted my ex back. So I had to lock it off with the girl I was seeing without a valid reason. Because I wasn't going to obviously say to her, big man, I'm leaving you because I want to go back to my ex. Kind of like, no one does that.
Nah.
No one does that. So I can't remember the excuse I gave, but it was over. I messaged her on WhatsApp. Again, like I said, it was the immaturity thing. Like I didn't have that mental space to have the conversation or have the. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't wise enough then.
Yeah.
So I did it over WhatsApp, and it was shit. It was shit from me because obviously it's not something I wanted to do, and it was shit. It was shit for her because she didn't see it coming.
I was just about to ask you, do you think she had any inclination that this
inclination? And I'll tell you another story as well. After
Yeah.
her. No inclination whatsoever. So that's what made me feel even worse because like it was a win-win for me. Whereas for her, it was just a loss. Do you know what I mean?
Savage.
So I'm leaving her to go back to one.
Yeah.
Whereas she's just getting dumped.
Oh.
And she didn't really know why. Do you know what I mean? And I had to do it over text, and it was like, but karma caught up with me. So that happened time ago. And there was another situation where I was seeing a girl, you know who it is, seeing her for a couple months or a few months. We're going out dating. Everything was fine. No issues. Didn't hardly really argued. And then there was a period of time I started to gauge that she wasn't moving weird, but she was talking weird via WhatsApp and stuff. And you know when you could just sense there's something wrong. You don't know what's wrong, but you can sense there's something wrong. And I think I messaged you saying, I bet this bitch is going to break up with me. I don't know if you remember. But
I do not remember this.
But I think I messaged you saying, I guarantee you this bitch is going to break up with me. And this was probably about 2 days before. So she messaged me saying, can we meet up at so-and-so so we can speak or whatever? And I think I screenshot that to you and I was like, this bitch is definitely going to break up with me. Yeah. I'll tell you who it is after, remind me.
Yeah.
So I went to meet her or whatever. But prior to that, she was talking the most about how, we're so good together. We should go on holiday. We should do this. We should do that. And I was fine with that.
Yeah.
It seemed... Because the fun was still fun, it seemed like the right thing to do. Do you know what I mean? I was fine with it. So when she messaged me that, can you meet me at X, Y, and Z, whatever, I was blindsided, bro. Blindsided. Long story short, she broke up with me. And I was like, where is this coming from? Do you know what I mean? Where is this coming from? Because a month ago, there was no issues. We wanted to go on holiday and shit like that. But then... a month down the line, you're like, and the reason is because obviously she moved city, and I was like,
now I know who it is. Now I know who it is. It all makes sense. Yeah, go on.
She moved city, and I was like, at the time so I felt like the chick in the previous story where you didn't realize it was coming. So for me, it was just a loss.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I was like, a month ago you were saying we should do all of this, and now you're saying this. I was like, what the actual fuck? That's why I said karma came around fast, so I got mine as well. But it's crazy because you never know what end of the stick you're going to be. You always think you're going to be in control. Relationships are hard. Whoever said this, by the way, it's a good conversation. It's a very good conversation.
It is.
You never know how things are going to go, man. So
that's the thing, man.
It's
like
hard. It's hard.
In relationships these days, it sounds harsh, and everyone I've ever told it to thinks I'm a cunt for saying it. But I can't. I can't. Even like if I get my words out, James. Fucking like even to the point like we could be like if we're living together or if we're married or anything, I'll happily openly say like I love you today, but tomorrow isn't guaranteed, G, because just like I just been through it now.
Yeah.
I've been through the peaks and troughs, G, and then like you said, like sometimes shit is fun at the start, and then it just gets boring, and then you just lock it, and sometimes it's fine, and then you start arguing out of nowhere, and then sometimes again it's fine, and then she might just bang.
Yeah.
I've also never been dumped.
I've been dumped. I want to say I've been dumped more than once. I remember the story I just saw. I remember that vividly, but I feel like I've been dumped before again, but I don't remember.
I've never been dumped, but because of that, my guard is up. Not my guard, but like I'm always waiting for my karma. Like you said, karma caught up with you. I've always been waiting. Like every time I'm happy, I'm always like, this is it. This is the one. This is the one that's gonna fuck me over.
Or come crashing down.
She's gonna fuck me over. Because I've been a cunt in my life. I've been a cunt in my life. So I just know one day I'm gonna get fucked over. But like it's one of them ones, man. It's one of them ones.
That was jokes. Bro, you're going through the motions.
It's because I'm thinking about all these people, bruv, and I'm just like, fuck. Is there any? Speaking of.
Sorry, I'm thinking about the sigh again. Sorry.
Is there any times that you've been with someone that you think, if you could go back, I would never have got with that person? Not necessarily because they were a bad person, maybe because it was a waste of time.
In terms of dating or in terms of sex?
Not sex.
Not sex, just dating.
Just dating people. Because I'm pretty sure like my first 3 girlfriends.
Oh, I know that for sure. For you, yeah, for sure. Rags.
Actually, more 4 then, because the one before that story. No, including that story. Everyone
up to her. Or everyone up to her plus one more.
No, everyone up to her, including her.
Oh yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Rags.
So yeah, that means I would have been single all my life up until like 20 fucking... I don't know either. Early 20.
Early 20s.
4.
I was going to say 25. Yeah, same.
But yeah, man, I would wipe it all clean. And that's bad when you think about it, because I had good times with these people. But it's flying here, cuz.
Oh, bro, it's dry.
I had good times with these people.
I've only had one... I would say I'd only have 3 to 4 proper girlfriends. And... I can't say I'd want to wipe anything away. I feel like I've experienced a lot from each one, and there's no bad blood. There's nothing for me to be like, oh, fuck you, I wish I never dated you.
Yeah.
I feel like I've grown from every single female I've been with.
Yeah.
In terms of relationship and stuff.
I think there's definitely times where I've been in relationships though, where like, the reason I say I should have never probably got with them was I think sometimes when I say it was fun, I should have just kept it as fun. And never moved it any further than that. Or there was times where being with that person, I genuinely wasn't happy, but I didn't. It sounds dumb. I didn't even know I was supposed to be fucking happy. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're in a relationship with someone, especially when you're young, you think like when they do shit that pisses you off, you feel like this is how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
We obviously spoke about it before, but like. You feel like this is how it's supposed to be. I'm not always supposed to be happy. And if like, I remember specifically when we were at uni, there was times where I remember I said it to you lot all the time, where I had the main girlfriend at uni, and I said like, I feel like I have all the negative aspects of being in a relationship with none of the positive, because she lived away, so I didn't really see her that much, but I still got all the grief, and I still got none of the pussy. I couldn't fuck anyone else. I was barely fucking her because she didn't live there. And I'm getting all the grief, all the texts, all the fucking catching up and all this stuff. Having to like, bruv, do you remember when the girls used to beef you about how long you stay on the phone for? When you used to have to stay, like, or when you first get to know someone, you used to stay on the phone for hours, cuz.
Yeah. Fam? I've been on the phone full time with Yats before.
Bro, when you'll be on the phone for 2 hours.
Longer, fam. Longer.
2 hours of my life. I can't do more than 2 hours.
I've spent hours on the phone before. 3 to 5.
Oh, fuck!
Yes, fam.
Nah, yes, I'm not talking to anyone for 5 hours.
When we're chin wagging, we're talking, fam. When we're getting to know each other,
that's juicy. That's, to be fair, that's juicy.
Oh, fam. And then now when it starts to simmer down to like 30 minutes, you're like, why ain't you staying on
Yeah,
bed?
why do you never, or when it's bedding, like, oh, do you want to talk before bed? And I'm like, not
I'm
really.
tired. I know everything now.
Yeah,
I know you. I know
fam.
you now.
There's fuck all to find out about you.
I can guarantee you, I can tell you how your day went.
Bro, all we're going to talk about was how was your day? Fine. How was your day? Fine. Now we've got 6 hours to make up for. I don't even know what we're going to talk about. And just like, just having like pressure to stay on the phone with someone and shit like that. Just petty little shit like that.
I think that's such a young mentality though, because obviously that happened at a younger stage of our lifetime. Because that could never happen now.
No one could ever pressure me to talk to
It's
you.
not even.
Don't even call me.
It's not even about the pressure thing. I just don't think it happens now. Like it doesn't happen to the older generation now
true.
because we're mentally past that now. Do you know what I mean?
I've got a job, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I've got shit to do.
I've got bills to pay. I've got bills to pay now.
Don't bring all that shit around me.
I've got so much on my head. I don't want to hear.
When the outcome is large.
Fam, you'll never get what you want in that conversation. I've got bills to pay. The tax man is hunting me down on a daily basis. Fuck off.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. All right, cool. So in that case,
funny. Oh shit.
real quick, because I forgot to look for one anyway. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
For breaking up with someone over text. This is how it's gonna be.
Ooh, it's biased because I've done it before.
Yeah,
that's why it's very.
Who the fuck hasn't done it before?
True.
Like
True.
what kind of gentleman or woman takes the time to meet up with every single person they're about to break up with? I don't think I've ever met up with the person.
But both stories, I've been on both sides. I've broken up via text and I've been called up to come to meet them and been dumped.
Would you prefer, okay, in that situation, would you have preferred if she just texted you it? Or are you grateful that you met up with her and
I feel like I am grateful because if it was over text, I wouldn't have had it. There was, especially because I was blindsided. I didn't see it happen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had it. There is no way in hell you're locking me off via WhatsApp. I wouldn't have had it. So that's why I'm a hypocrite.
Out of the blue, yeah. That makes sense.
That's why I'm a hypocrite. That's why I said I've been on both sides of the spectrum.
So, that makes me feel like the girl that you did it to was fucking pissed off.
Oh, she was because
I remember.
I saw her about 3 years later in Manny.
Oh,
I saw her about. That blindsided me to run. I didn't know she was here. I didn't know why she was here. I just saw a group of girls come in and I saw her. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then she added me on Snapchat, which was very random, like the day afterwards or something. And we don't speak, but it was so bizarre. It was so bizarre. But yes, you are the arsehole. Because I've been the arsehole. And I feel like purely because I blindsided her, she had no inclination it was coming. It's to be on that receiving end, because I've been on that receiving end, it's not nice, bro. It's not nice. And the reason why I said I prefer it face to face was because once we spoke face to face, obviously I messaged her afterwards and read and I dropped a bar saying, if I knew this was the last time, if I knew the last time was the last time, I would have put in that work.
Everyone's busting.
Everyone's busting. And she came around the next day and
we
fucked.
Sometimes that XX,
we fucked, James.
That's gang.
Woo!
Also, don't break up with me and come around my yard the next day and then we'll still broke. No, don't do that. Don't.
Fam. So obviously I was on the high from the sex.
Yeah.
She stayed over and she dipped the next day and never saw her again. Never saw her again.
I don't think I knew that.
I never saw her again. But like we messaged and stuff and blah, blah, blah. I've not seen her since that day. That was time ago.
This is why I hate women. Because women will actually do that though. Women will actually break your heart, fuck you again, and then just leave.
Just leave!
And then when you're like, what's going on? You're like, I told you yesterday.
I told you 2 days ago we're not together. What did you expect? But the funny thing is, she did the right thing. She definitely did the right thing. Because
by calling you to fucking you or what?
Oh, locking the whole thing off.
The whole thing.
Locking the whole thing was because thinking about it when I'm out of it, there's no way I would have kept it up.
Yeah.
No.
You were different people, fam. You two, you didn't fit.
This thing, it's the funniest meme I've ever seen.
You man didn't fit. I know. It was sexual attraction and that's it.
Fam, the strokes.
It was attraction and that's it.
I'm getting so hot. But yeah, left, never spoke to her again. Never saw her again, rather. We still spoke AITA. But I think, yeah, I was going to say she definitely did the right thing, because I would never have kept it up. And for her to think about, for her to be in the headspace of thinking about the future whilst we're together and whilst we're good, she's a bigger person.
That makes sense.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So I understand why people do what they do, especially when they do it face to face. I understand it because they've foreseen Wagwan, the same way I did it with the other thing, but obviously I did it via text. And the reason why I did it via text as well is because, like I said, beginning of the story, she lives on the other end. I'm not driving all the way there or linking up neutral ground to then drive all the way. Like,
It's long. It's long, fam.
Regardless of why I owe you, it's long.
The thing I did it to lived 5 minutes from me, but I still wasn't doing it.
Yeah, I know.
I still wasn't doing it.
I know.
I don't know. It was just like, I know. The thing is, it's a stupid question. I know I'm the asshole.
Yeah.
But it's like, I also don't care because I'm actively trying to get rid of you.
I know what you mean.
And the more of a dick I can appear, then it's probably the better.
The better, because it's easier for her to like
It's
move on.
easier
It's
for her to just deal with it. Like,
yeah.
you know, when in films where it's just like a pet that won't fuck off, and you're just like, big man, I don't even like you, just fuck off.
Yeah.
And then they turn around and they're crying. Like, that's how I felt. Obviously, I wasn't crying, but I was just like, I'm actively trying to get away from you. So, like, the more. The whole in my head, I'm like, if I meet up with you and we sit down and we have a drink or whatever, and I try and break it down, and obviously I'm a pussy, yo. That's the main concept.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking pussy.
Yeah, I can't
so if you
break
start crying, we're together again.
Yeah.
If you start crying, we're together again.
Yeah.
Because I'm too scared. I can't deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in order for me to get out what I need to get out, I just have to text you guys. I need to text you. This
Did you catch it? It's in your hand. It's in your hand.
Yeah.
It's in your hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's actually in your hand.
He's in my. I can't look, but I know it's in here.
Ah!
Mr. Miyagi thing, guys. If you're listening, I just caught.
He just caught a fly
in midair. I need to get up. So let's wrap it up anyway.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
We're both the assholes,
We're both assholes. But yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
Jesus, he caught a fly.